Hello, beautiful people. You're welcome back to the channel, a channel that promises to share relatable content that are practically applicable to you, me, and the community at large. You see, I've been having this beautiful holiday of 1 week, and the week is already running out, and somehow there's this nostalgic feeling because I'm going to tell you about it when I'm done with the program, Sha. It's actually a training I went for, so don't worry, we'll talk about that in some other videos. Now, I think it was yesterday morning, and we had this beautiful lecture, making me to realize that, man, you see, we have a very, very close relative that we hardly even think of. A relative that can hurt us at any given time, but we don't pay no attention to that guy. And who is this relative I'm talking about? Well, I don't know. If I want to call it a relative, there's not a particular word that can properly describe that guy as a relative. Anyways, the word that is used to describe what I'm talking about is called vulnerability. And when we talk about vulnerability, many of us think that, oh, it's just some big words, like we really don't attach real meaning to that word. And that's the reason why I called it a close relative, because it is just there and we hardly pay attention to it. We're all vulnerable, every living creature. It is even more evident in animals in the wild because survival for the fittest, of course. You see, we've gotten exposed to a lot of things, a lot of garbage, a lot of trash, and I don't know, to a larger extent, it has proven to be better, good, than not. However, what about the downside? Because, of course, anything that has a good side certainly have a bad side, and oftentimes, the bad side seems to do more harm when it strikes. Now, what am I talking about? We've gotten exposed to AI, we've gotten exposed to social life, and we actually harness these things so very well. For example, the chat GPT. There was a time whereby we were asking ChatGPT to roast us, and then ChatGPT will give us prompts that will make us, whoa, this guy can communicate. And you see, it's actually remarkable that these things we give to these machines are stored, and these informations can be sold at any given time, which is of a great risk. So the point is, you're not entirely secure, all right, with the AIs, with the chat GPTs and the so you want to know the information you're putting out there. You want to be very careful about it, no matter how secure and friendly it may look. It reminded me of what I was telling my friend yesterday, and he was like, cars, we're so familiar with cars, vehicles, that we forget that those things are machines. They are not just friendly looking rides, fancy looking rides, they're machines. And so since we are too familiar with it, we don't know how risky it is to us. And that's the same thing with the social media. It's our friend. We're so familiar with it, but trust me, those guys are hell risky. So you want to watch and be very careful of the information you're giving to those machines. Important points to note. And that's basically it. You see, as you go about your daily lives, do what you have to do, what you've planned to do, there are many things that would come your way. But you want to be very careful. The information you put out there can be sold, can be harnessed in various ways, can be harvested in different means. So you just want to be very careful out there. And that's the little piece for this morning. It's getting noisy. I'm going to see you soon.